It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Herbert, quick pass out wide. Touchdown! Jalen Guyton. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rams will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Like 22, he's coming, 23, 43. Like 22, like 22.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Like 22, he's coming, 22's coming. Like.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Completes it to Hardman. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Herbert's throw there taken in by Smith. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jalen Guyton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. At the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To the right side, it's Kelsey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes out to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for KC, 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Hey, 15. 22, Mike 22. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Hey, get in the weight room. 15. Mike 22.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That winds up pushing back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 15. You got to go right here. You got to play.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Heavy on the edges. Girls, 15. Check. Yellow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Man, I got you. Box 22, box 22. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
He's coming, double up. Like 22, he's coming, 22.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
22's coming, 22's coming, Mike. Hey, defense.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler, finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. the middle with Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. It's Eckler again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Like 22, hey, 43, 43, 15. Like 22, like 22. It's a party now. It's a party now. Like 22.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
22, like 22. Let's go.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Like 22, like 22. Hey, that's scared. That's scared. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Slot man moves right.
Like 22, like 22.
Mahomes to throw once more. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade